everyone, we are back again with another one, and as you see, the merch is doing this thing, honey. Yes, I know y'all love it. I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who has visited my store and bought things. I appreciate you. And I think I need to put it out there that I do make custom shirts. You guys, you can get a custom shirt made. Like, all you do is, I actually have a custom shirt item option, and all you do is order a shirt, shoot me an email of what you want, like the picture, or if you want it to be a saying, or you can email me the picture and I'll hook it up for you. I'll make the shirt and ship it out for you for $15. I mean, it's beautiful. Summertime is rolling right around, and that's about the time where we do graduates. We got vacation Bible school, family reunions, and y'all need shirts. I don't think there's anywhere else you can get a shirt for $15. You got those stingy family members. I got them. I got the cheap ones. I'm one of the cheap ones. So $15 for a shirt, I think everybody can agree with that. Thank you guys for supporting my store. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank y'all for finding me and telling your friends. I appreciate you, and I enjoy that you're here. And if you're new, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the Cool Kids channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit that like button, so I'll be recommending to you, because YouTube algorithm is wilding today. Like, it's been wilding lately. 2024. If you don't like the people comments, like the videos you watch or make comments, YouTube is not going to recommend you. Like, a lot of people that I follow on YouTube and subscribe to, I don't get them in my feed anymore. I have to literally go to my subscription page and click on the subscriber, and then I get their stuff. It's not recommended. So you guys, please like, so I can keep popping up on your timeline, and hit that bell so you'll be notified. I hope you'll be notified every time that I post a video, which is every day. We can do this every day, honey. Come join me. We talk every day. This is our therapy. We're learning together. We're learning. Okay, let's just get into it. We're doing TikTok story times, and I'm excited. Ooh. Y'all know the link is in the description for these shirts, so click that link in the description. It's the first link you see. Turn up. Let's go.
So I'm 18. I had recently come out for a boy, and I just got my heart broken by him. I was dating this guy for a couple months, and he completely ghosted me and just stopped answering my calls and text messages. I was crushed and heartbroken, and I had no idea about anything in the gay community, but someone had mentioned to me this little thing called Grindr. So I'm in little Small Lake City, Utah, 18 years old, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna download this app and figure out how to use it. In the beginning, I didn't have much success. I could not find anyone I was attracted to, but eventually I got a message from a guy that lived in a city called Provo that was like a 45-minute drive from Salt Lake City. Now, I was young. I hadn't really ventured out much, and there was definitely no reason for me to have ever driven to Provo. So this guy's telling me to come meet him out there, but I'm super nervous about it. At the time, I had just come out, but I definitely wasn't telling people what I was doing, so I sure as hell was not telling my mom or my friends that I was gonna go to a hookup 45 minutes away in Provo. At the time, I also was not very experienced. So this guy said that he wanted to flip, and I was like, oh my God, like, what if I'm bad at this? I have no idea. So like any horned up 18-year-old, I let that get the best of me, and I planned my shit, and I drove my ass out to Provo. I am so nervous as I'm driving there, but I'm also so excited at the same time. I get to this man's house, and whoa. Not only was he so fucking beautiful, but the hookup was wild. I remember being so sexually awoken, I was like, oh my God, what have I been missing out on? So we finished hooking up, I put my clothes on, and I remember looking at his computer, and he has open a website, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Now remember, this was 10 years ago, so hookups were like happening on Grindr, but a lot of them were happening online, like via chat. And I remember seeing another dude's photo pulled up and like their messages, and I was like immediately jealous. So instead of being crazy and thinking this is my husband, I shake it off, and he's like, I want to go get you some food. And I remember being shocked because this dude had just said he had lost his job. So I'm like, you want to buy me food? I was like, no, I should be getting you food. And in his beautiful Cuban accent, whatever else he's mixed with, he's like, absolutely not. I'm getting you food. So we go get food, and I'm literally in love with him. I'm thinking that this dude is literally going to be my husband. He was 30 and I was 18, but I was convinced that we were gonna be getting married in the coming months. We finish eating, I leave, I drive back home, I don't tell anyone about it, and I end up getting back with the guy that completely ghosted me. And at the time, Instagram wasn't really a thing. I was friends with him on Facebook, but he kept deleting his account. So I really didn't talk to this dude for years. Fast forward about 2 years, and I'm going to the movie theater with my best friend and my mom. I'm still in a full-blown relationship, but my boyfriend was not there. I'm walking and I see him. He immediately comes up to me. He's like, babe, so good to see you. Gives me the biggest hug, is talking in his beautiful accent, and I'm so nervous. I don't know what I'm gonna tell my mom or my best friend. So I say hi to him, I hug him, and I walk away. But as I walked away, he made sure to get my number this time. When I tell you, my mom and my best friend literally did not move. I keep walking and I don't hear them behind me, and I turn around and they are frozen. I'm like, guys, what are you doing? And they're like, I know you did not just start walking away and you're not even gonna mention who the fuck that beautiful man was. I was so scared that for some reason my boyfriend was gonna figure out, or they were gonna say something. So I was like, oh, just an old friend that I used to work with. They knew goddamn well I was lying. They were like, I know you did not work with this sexy man. You would have mentioned him a long time ago. He ends up eventually texting me and tells me that he had just gotten through cancer and that his life has just been wild. I immediately was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so happy you're okay. I would love to keep talking and hang out sometime. But my boyfriend at the time was very protective and he was not down for hanging out with guys, so it just never really happened. But I definitely, to that moment and to him many times during that relationship. When the relationship ended, I immediately hit this man up. I met up with him and it was so good. I remember why I had missed that hookup so badly. And after we were done hooking up again, it was the best banter, and he just kept going back about joking about how we originally hooked up and how I was so young and such a little twink and how I had finally grown into my body. That continued to happen for a bit over the years, and I was convinced that I was eventually going to marry this man, but it didn't happen. He got a partner and so did I. He didn't become my husband, but now me, almost 30, and him in his 40s, he has continued to be one of my best friends on this planet. Now, don't get me wrong, he's a massage therapist and I would always get massages from him when we lived in the same city, and he would put it down. I would always immediately go back to the memories of all of our hookups and like, are you really best friends if you don't get each other off?
Well, sir, what them hands do? He showed you. But the age gap. Well, I've been hearing that for men it does not matter. As long as you're grown, as long as you're adult, okay, I can't, no. At this age I am, I couldn't even think about dating an 18-year-old, like, at all. Like, that is literally a baby. Like, I still smell that titty on your breath. Like, I can't, nope. So, yeah, wow. So, we know from that last video we saw about the hot tub bisexual guy. That's cheating. That is so emotional cheating. You're with somebody, but you're thinking about the time that you were with somebody else. That's cheating. What are we doing? You can't do that. You can't do that. That is, what's it called? Adultery? You cannot do that. But no judgment. However, that is cheating. We're just going to state the facts. Stating the facts here. That's all it is. But this right here is facts. And the fact you went back to your mistake. Ooh. No. When somebody, if you're with somebody and they're just like, oh, you can't hang out with your friend, it's just like, Now, it kind of makes sense. They say, oh, you can't hang out with somebody that got you off and you think about them all the time, even when we're together, even when we're doing spicy time. Yeah, I understand that. That I understand. But if he don't want to hang out with you and your friend while y'all are together, like, if he don't want to hang out with your friend with you, then okay, like, that's a little different. And all y'all hanging out together where there's no funny business that can happen and y'all are legit friends, then hey, that's okay. But he don't want to do that. He got you. Got you.
The pinkest I give. Oh, no, I'm good. I just had to clock this homophobic Karen while I was shopping earlier, and here's why. So I'm just minding my business, doing my thing, and shopping for an event that I have to go to later. I'm in the boys section, right? And let me tell you, nothing was giving. It was giving very much slap an American flag on a sleeveless shirt and call it hoorah. So what do I decide to do? I decide to go to the girls section because y'all always have the cutest stuff. Finally, I'm picking out some things that I like, but then I look to my left, and why is this Karen giving me a bombastic side eye? You know what? Whatever. I'm rushing. I'm gonna brush it off. I go to the next aisle and guess who follows me? Acting like she's picking out clothes but still giving me the dirtiest look. We both reach for the same shirt and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, you could have it. She literally looks at me and says, good. At this point, I'm fed up. I'm like, ma'am, is that an issue? She then has the audacity to say, number one, you're shopping in the girls section, and number two, you're taking items that I could use and that weren't made for you. I looked at her up and down and I said, ma'am, clothes don't have a gender, and respectfully, you don't have a sense of style, so I'm gonna take this.
Whoa! You better pick your face off the ground, Karen. Pick your face up, gather yourself, gather your top lip, gather that snooty ass nose, gather that side eye, put it back on the face. Slap it on there. Well, I actually did slap myself. I got in the moment. But no. So, yeah, about that. My opinion about this. Because I just found out that apparently it's a sin to wear your unassigned gender's clothes. I just found that out. And I'm just like, whoa. Didn't know that. Because I grew up a young lad. I grew up a tomboy. Like, yes, I love girl stuff. I love high heels. I loved a good outfit. Yes. Pigtails. Loved all of that. However, even now, I still shop in the boys section because in a lot of stores, the boys have the better clothes, like joggers. Try to find some joggers in the girls section. Try. I dare you. Go try to find joggers. Like, if you just saw my video about when I went on that shopping spree, I was in the guys section when I found those joggers because there was no such thing as joggers in the girls section. Like, no, they got gots. They got got. And let's just be realistic. Let's just be honest. The guy section joggers are just so much better. They're just better. So I shop in the boys section all the time because I like t-shirts. When I go out and I don't make my own t-shirts and I'm in the store and I see a t-shirt, like somebody else's creation, and I want to, give props to somebody else, I'm usually in the boys section. I'm not in the girls section. Like the other day, I went shopping for my mom's birthday and I was in the boys section looking at their t-shirts because it was cute. It was just giving it. I saw that, that everybody got that Ice Cube t-shirt where he leaning on the car with the hat. Everyone has that. That was in the boys section. You wasn't about to find that in the girls section. The SpongeBob shirts growing up, that wasn't in the girls section. That was in the boys section. The cool ones with the sunglasses. You remember he used to have that black jacket, that SpongeBob episode? Yeah, that was in the boys section. So yeah, and especially shopping for shoes. You best believe I was in the boys section. You best believe. Not saying girl shoes aren't cute, but back in the day they wasn't it. Nowadays, yeah, they're cute. They're cute. They're cute. But when I shop for sneakers, I was in the boys section. So yeah, Karen takes several seats in the Karen section. Go over there and take a seat. Because I just feel like, why are people judging people? Let me live my life. You inserted yourself into my life. I'm the main character of my life. You became a background character in my life and tried to inch your way up to a supporting actor. No. This is my life. You wasn't even cast. You're not even an extra. What are you doing? Like, you're not even supposed to be seen in this scene. So why are you in my box? My TV box. Like, bye, bitch. So yeah, I'm glad you checked her, friend. Because me, I would just walk away like, okay, this bitch. I'd be like, are you stalking me? Like, is there something that you want to see on my body? Will you please take a picture? It'll last longer. Because what are we doing? Me mugging me. I would have been like, you smell something? You smell something bad? Yeah, that's your upper lip.